Hi everybody, Tony here, and today's inspiration is get your voice back. I remember when I was a kid, I was so animated and I loved to do theater and dance, and I think I had my room set up in some way where I could play music and dance around my room and without anybody, of course, there. But something happens as we grow up, it's just natural. And for many of us, we lose that voice. And when I say voice, I don't mean your throat, like talking. I mean your voice, like the voice of you as a being, like who you stand for, how you walk in the world, how you speak, who's in your tribe, who do you connect with? Your voice is part of your identity. And in JourneyDance experience, and even in any JourneyDance class, we do a lot of sounding and singing, and we let this voice get reawakened. Carolyn Mace, the famous, incredible healer and chakra teacher, talks about, when I first heard her, I was probably 25, I remember seeing her speak. She spoke about the fifth chakra as not just being your voice, like the way you speak, but your thoughts. As the thoughts come out of your mouth in words, you're either going to be, she called it like the judgmental or the mercy. So you're going to find your judging voice that people have a ton of, or your compassionate voice, which we need to cultivate because we are in a time right now where we need to cultivate that. And we need to cultivate our voice, so we can sing and feel comfortable taking up space. Voice is about taking up space. Some of us, when we start at JourneyDance, we're like raspy and scared and tight, and it's like, because I have people sing with each other, and we sing a lot of chants, and we do things like Jules Graves, earth, stone, feather, and bone, roaring of the ocean gonna carry us home. And we get into these fun chants, and then sometimes people get really shut down and they don't want to sing in public. So we do these little small group singings, and we have all kinds of singing work, and people start out with this little raspy place, and they're just like, and I'm fine with that. I love that. I'm like, yes, more of that, more of that. And then at some point in their journey of traveling the voice, it's like dancing with the voice. They end up in, wherever they find their places that feels like resonant body. That's what I talk about. I talk about finding your resonant body, like, and we all have different voices. They're like fingerprints. They're like totally unique. It's not about singing or sounding good. It's about expression. So we're finding it's not about dancing or dancing well. It's about expression. In that journey to expression, we find so much power and sometimes grief and things that need to be felt and things that are stuck in places. And it's one of the most moving parts of our work. And all of us at JourneyDance, we are committed to helping people open their fifth chakra and find their voice. And I just want to invite you to share that.
It's never too late.